We just can't be a service industry. We have to make something. And if you're not producing that, what are you going to do? Buy the stuff from China or buy it from some other country on the other side of the world? No, we have to make this stuff ourselves. And you can't just offer service industries to propel an economy. You got to produce. And we now have an opportunity here in the United States with the competitive nature changing to where we can make things. Advanced Machine Engineering was founded in 1966 by my father. My father is a German immigrant. We came over on a boat, my father, my mother, my brother, myself in 1958. And he came from a pretty tough childhood where he got stuck in like a concentration camp during World War II. And he was able to escape all that and go to Austria where he studied engineering. Eventually, he wanted to go to the United States because he felt that's the place of opportunity.
Well, most of my family was either killed during the war or after the war, and so I only had a sister in East Germany which I couldn't visit because she was behind the Iron Curtain, and so it wasn't that hard for me to immigrate. Well, I had to spread manure and do all kinds of work, and I figured there must be a better way of life. As more as I could study, as better chance I would have to succeed. And I came to be emigrated to Chicago, and after a little bit over a year, I had the opportunity to move to Rockford, to Ingersoll. I worked at Ingersoll for 6 years, and in 1966 I had the opportunity to start my own business, and I had about $6,000 of working capital, which was gone after the first month. And of course, it was pretty tough for many, many years.
There's no such thing as a free lunch. If you want to succeed in this world, you've got to work at it. And as an entrepreneur, it's not uncommon to work 80, 90 hours a week. And so for many years, the business and the family kind of got integrated as one. And I remember at 12 years of age, my dad dragged me to work, and the first thing he did was handed me a broom, and he said, "Here, sweep this floor." So that's how I got indoctrinated into the business. And that work ethic certainly transferred to my brothers and to other family members. It's a very important part of our legacy and our culture and our DNA. And so that was instilled in us early on.
AME has a lot of knowledge, and that of course started with Willie. He was a designer, I believe, over in Germany. He did a sort of an apprenticeship, so he had a feel for machining as well. And, you know, after you have that many years under your belt of manufacturing, you develop a culture basically of how to process a part, how to do things right, what was successful. You pass that on to other people. And if you speed forward to almost 2016, you know, we just have centuries of work experience when it comes to chip cutting, turning, milling, grinding, things like that. For quite some time, our strategy has been what I commonly refer to as not general machining. General machine shops are somewhat abundant, very difficult to compete. Actually, what we've done for quite some time is we've targeted complex work. Complex work reduces the amount of people quoting it, thus affording us possibly some pricing power. Now, the downside to it is it's risky work. You know, after a number of years of being successful with that kind of a model, you even improve your company's skills even that much more. So now what we've found is we've kind of done all this back-end work, and now we're kind of at the top in terms of our tolerance to risk.
Some of our key core competency is in the area of making very precise parts. For instance, we will make spindle shafts for our customers where oftentimes we're maybe holding a tolerance that's 1/100th the thickness of a piece of paper or less. And at that precision, you need sophisticated gauging, you need sophisticated machine tools, and you need the people that know how to run them. And that's a core competency that is not found in too many places here in North America. The other thing that we're really good at is making very large prismatic parts with real high tolerances. We have some of the most state-of-the-art machine tools money can buy. Behind me is a $2 million investment. It's a FMS, a flexible manufacturing system that involves a large horizontal machining center with 20 pallets, completely integrated, but we have to invest. And the way you separate yourself from the competition is by investing in your people and your processes and in your equipment.
Of course, you know, the apprentice training is something which has been developed in Europe in the Middle Age. When I came over here, I found out that the training was very weak when it comes to apprentice training, and we figured right from the beginning to have to train our own people.
So we knew we were going to have a skills gap problem as these older guys would start to retire, and we had to replace that with new thinking. And so we embarked on a comprehensive apprenticeship program. It is blessed by the government, and it's a 4-year program that includes going to school on Saturday mornings. And when our people graduate, they are really, really good because we have a tremendous screening process, and that allows us to get the cream of the crop. We probably turn more people down than what we accept.
I believe that the big corporations, for them, a person is a worker is just a worker, a means to make money, and in a family organization it's different because you have to rely on people, and hopefully these people are not going to leave, and especially in an environment and products where we are in, which are complicated, it takes a long time to train somebody to be helpful, and you don't want to lose that person, so you have to make sure you have a good relationship to the people so they stay, and I believe we have we have very small turnovers in the company.
Everyone's dedicated a huge portion of their life to this company, to growing it, to making it better. The starting point's higher for us. The hard work that my Opa did, and the next generation with my dad running the company. I mean, now it's our turn. We got to keep it going up at the same pace or even accelerated.
We're thinking about how can we really establish thought leadership and put things out like how-to guides, or this is how we built this fixture, or this is how we're cutting this material, and really kind of be educators and inspire an audience with what we've done and what our heritage is, instead of kind of keeping it close.
You know, having our family name attached to the business and the opportunity that we have through the business to serve our community and make it a better place and use the business for good.
Legacy is such an important thing. I believe that we're on this earth for a purpose, and it can't just be about the bottom line. It can't just be about dollars and cents. It ought to be something a lot more. I think it's about building something that will last. We should be empowered to make this world better and not just assume that the world owes me. And so that's something that we try to instill not just to our family, but to all those around us. And if we work hard, then we believe that the marketplace is going to reward us. We want to be able to give something back and leave this world a little better place than what we came to know.